Alright, this is lesson 81. Circles. We're starting this thing called Conic Sections. We're going to learn how to graph 4 things, or draw pictures of 4 things. We're going to learn how to draw circles. We're going to look at ellipses, parabolas, and hyperbolas. So 4 things. And they're not too hard. There's some basic concepts, but it's a lot of drawing. And then we're going to do a project at the end where we're going to draw a picture, or you're going to take a picture and draw the different equations. Okay? So, students will identify the center and radius of a circle, then graph. That's the goal today. 2 things. Identifying the center and radius, and then the second thing is graph. Those are the 2 things, okay? So, here are the steps. You have them written down already. If you're on the video, you should pause. But the big thing we're focusing on is the h and the k and the r squared, okay? Once we have those, we could easily graph. So, here you go. Number 1. Works. It worked. Great. So number 1, the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure it's in the standard form of the equation. It already is. X minus 2 squared plus y plus 2 squared is equal to 4. So I want to figure out my h and k. If you look at my graph or my standard form, it's x minus h. So it's x minus h. So if h is 2, just going to put 2 down. That's the first point. And then k is right here. It's positive 2, right? But it's supposed to be y minus k, so it's really like saying y minus a negative 2, so your second point is negative 2. So that's where your center is. Then to find our radius, we look at this number here, take the square root of 4. So square root of 4 is 2, right? So that's our radius. Radius is 2. So we're going to plot our point, 2, negative 2, right here. This is the center, okay? And if the radius is 2, you're just going to go up 2, plot a point, right 2, plot a point, underneath 2, plot a point, and left 2, plot a point. And then you're going to draw a circle, like so. And then that's it. That's how you do number 1. Okay? Was that hard? No. Super easy, right? Let me talk to you about it one more time. What did I do? Made sure it's in standard form. Figured out my h and k. This represents the center. Okay? 2, negative 2. And then the radius is 4. Our radius squared is 4. So another way you could look at it is like so. You could say if this is r squared is equal to 4. So square root of both sides gives us r is equal to 2. Okay. Plot your center. Go 2 in each direction, and then you're done. Yes, sir.
How did you get the center? Like, why is it 2 and 8?
Because right here, h and k is your center points. 2, negative 2. Remember hk? This is the standard form.
How did we get negative 2 from 2? Yeah.
Okay, so the standard form is x minus h, okay? Don't worry about the minus sign. X minus this number. So the first number is 2, right? Over here, do we have a minus sign? No, so it's a plus sign, which is the opposite. How do we get a plus sign? It's like saying we're actually saying what just happened here. Okay. It's like saying this positive 2 is like saying, why isn't it letting me do this anymore? Huh. This positive 2 is like saying minus a negative 2. Did you see that? So we bring that to negative 2. So when you see a positive, think the opposite. Okay? That's how you got the center. You got it? You guys got it? Okay, watch me do number 2. Number 2. For number 2, there is no x minus h squared. So the first thing we want to do is x minus 0 squared, right? Plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 25. What's going on with my... Sorry. Is equal to 25. Cheyenne, are you okay? Yeah. Okay. So, we got our center is going to be 0, 1. So we're going to plot that. Square root of 25 is 5. So we're going to put 0, 1 as our center. Then we went up 5, right 5, down 5, and left 5. And you draw a circle. And that's it. Okay? That's it. So is it hard? No. The only thing you're doing is two things. You're identifying. The first thing is you're identifying radius and center. Second thing you're doing is identifying the, or then the second thing you're doing is graphing. Okay? That's it. Questions? Okay. So why don't you turn to your neighbor? 1 cell 2 is about number 1. 2 cell 1 is about number 2. Ready, set, go. Okay. All right, we'll continue on. Ready? All right, 15 more seconds. Okay. Go. Next one, number 3. Number 3. Let's do this one together. So I know it's already in standard form. We got x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 16. So what is our center, our h and k? 2, 3, right? So we're going to write down 2, 3 as our center. Okay. R squared is equal to what?
4.
No. 16, right? So square root of 16 is 4, right? Okay, those are the two things we need. So center 2, 3, go over 2, up 3, plot your point. Then we're going to go up, right, down, and left 4 spaces. So we're going to draw points in each direction. And then you're going to draw a nice circle around the whole thing. You're done. That's how you do number 3. Okay. Number 4, do that one by yourself, and then I'll check your work. You can work with your neighbor if you like on this one. Discuss what the center is and the radius. Go. Number 4, your answer should look like the following, okay? Real small circle with the center there. Okay? Tiny circle, right? Cupcake, that's right. Okay, next one, number 5. So number 5, you see a fraction there, right? Don't let the fraction get you down, right? What's our center? Nope. -3 and? Good, -5 halves. Or you could even say -3 and -2.5, right? What's your radius? It's 4, right? So you're going to plot your center, right? And it's over here. You're going to count carefully. If this is my center, we have to go up 4. So you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's going to be in the middle there, right? Down 4, right 4, left 4. Draw a circle, and we're done. Okay? That's how you do number 5. Any questions on number 5? So this one was a little bit harder because you have to deal with this fraction, okay? Still not that difficult. You can still get through that. Last one, number 6. Number 6, I want you to try this one by yourself. Okay, what's your center, everyone?
2, -2.
2, -2, good. What's your radius? Rad 13, or?
3.6.
Okay, how'd you get? Oh, you need a calculator. Okay, that's one way to do it. What if you don't have a calculator? How would you figure that out? Okay, let's think rad 13, right? If we know that our center is going to be 2, -2, and your radius is rad 13, let's think about our square roots. Rad 16 and rad 9. Is rad 13 closer to rad 16 or to rad 9? Rad 16. But is it kind of still in the middle? Okay, so if it's still kind of in the middle and closer to rad 16, then we could approximate it to be about 3.6, right? Because the square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 16 is 4. Does that make sense? So you kind of have to use number sense to kind of figure out where it's going to be. So we're going to say it's about 3.6. So you're going to still plot your points, or plot your center, and then you're going to go up 3.6. So 1, 2, 3, and then go about halfway, a little past halfway. That's 3.6. Do that in all 4 directions and draw your circle, and then you're done. Okay? And that's how you do numbers. Number 6. Okay. All right. Any questions? Questions? Okay, so this next section, this next unit's all on graphing. So if you like graphing, then you should do pretty well. The big concepts, though, you're going to need to keep seeing is H and K. That's like the center of your graph. Always knowing that. And then each graph is a little bit different. So we're going to have 4 different graphs. All 4 are a little bit different, so you need to start getting ready for that. Okay, that's it. This concludes this lesson.